Hi guys. As you know, it's been almost 2 months since I have posted a video. Um, and it's just because I've had a lot going on over the past couple months with family visiting, my sister-in-law's wedding. Me and my husband are trying to get a house and trying to find a job for when he gets out of the military because we're going to be moving back home. So it has been extremely busy. But this video, I just wanted to kind of give you guys some tips. I have recently been getting a lot of compliments on my complexion, like on my face, and how clear and bright it is. I just woke up. I have nothing on my face. I don't have any concealer. I don't have any foundation. I don't have mascara. I have no makeup on my face. I actually just washed it, just so I can show you guys. Like, obviously, I still have, like, I break out really bad on my neck for some reason, and it doesn't matter what face wash I use or how many times I wash it. That never helps. And obviously, I have got acne scarring on my chest. But no one's completely flawless. But my face, if you've seen my face before, which a very small amount of people have actually seen my face without makeup, you will definitely see a difference in how it looks now. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. Let's just go ahead and get that out there. Again, I am completely against multi-level marketing and pyramid schemes, so I'm not selling you any product. I just thought I would kind of let you guys in on my secret and show you guys what product I do use to, get this complexion. So here's a little backstory. My face started breaking out when I was around 11, 12 years old, when I started to hit puberty. Excuse me. And, that's pretty normal for my family. I know that some family, like, it's hereditary. I know that some people are blessed and lucky enough to never experience breakouts. It's usually people of darker complexion. But unfortunately, I was one of them that did experience it. I got made fun of for it. I was called zit face. It just made me extremely self-conscious, as it would anyone. My acne never got to a severe level, like a cystic level. It was always like blackheads or like tiny little pimples places. The problem with me is because I have trichotillomania, which again is the anxiety disorder classified by pulling one's hair out, picking at skin, meaning like scabs and stuff like that. A small tiny pimple, if I had just left it alone, would have gone away, but it turns into something bigger, and then it turns into a scab, and eventually turns into a scar because I pick at it and I mess with it. So for the most part, my skin was never super bad, but of course, no one wants to have acne. No one wants that one big zit that won't go away. My mom tried everything under the sun on my skin. She used to give me facials every night with her products. She was constantly looking for that next new product that might help my skin. We tried like Cetaphil or Cetaphil, however you pronounce it. We tried Proactive, which I'll get to that in a minute, but we tried Proactive. We tried pretty much all of the Neutrogena line and the Clean and Clear line. We tried Acne Free. We tried all of those topicals. And basically what would happen is I would first start using it, and most of the time my face would start breaking out really bad before it would start working. And my mom always would say, well, it's, because she wanted to encourage me to keep washing my face, to keep using it and to not give up. So she, would let me know that a lot of the times, what it's doing is it's pulling all that stuff to the surface so you can get rid of it. So everyone would go through a breakout phase when starting a new product, and then it would start to clear up. So that's what would happen to me. I would break out really bad at first. It would start to clear up. Sometimes my face would dry out pretty bad. Um, and it would work for a month or so, and then it would just stop working. So then my mom decided to take me to a dermatologist, and they actually gave me tetracycline, which is an oral antibiotic, because acne is obviously a bacterial infection. And I wash my face twice a day. It's not like I don't clean myself or have poor hygiene. It's just acne is literally like it's I wouldn't even say disease, but it's an infection, and a lot of the times it sits with someone. Different people are more prone to getting it. So I tried tetracycline, and again, the tetracycline worked for a little while, and then it stopped. So we started to realize that my body was quickly building up an immunity to every product I was putting on my face, everything I was putting in my body. I have a kick-ass immune system. I'm not even going to say part of my language. If you don't say ass, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, you shouldn't even be offended. But I have a really good immune system. I'm never sick. I build up immunity to things pretty quickly. So that's why all of those products stopped working. It was pretty frustrating for me because it was like a product would start to work and then I would have to find a new product. So with the Neutrogena line, I think I went through like all of their products, all their facial scrubs. So like I went through the pink grapefruit, I went through the orange one. There's like a like seafoam green bottle. There's just all different kinds. And I would use them for a couple months, it would stop working, so I would switch, and then I would go back and forth. That was frustrating to me. I hated having to constantly put new stuff on my face. So then my mom decided, and with the face wash, I decided I was continuing to do that up until a couple of years ago, but I'll get there. So then my mom decided to put me on birth control. The pill. And that was probably, until the product I'm using now, that was the only thing I have ever used that consistently kept my face clear. My face was, I was on birth control for like 3 or 4 years straight, and I don't think I had to worry about acne at all. Not once. Not a single zit, nothing. My face was so clear. But the problem is that the birth control started to cause me to get cysts on my ovaries. And so I have not been on birth control, any form of birth control, since 2013. And so I've been dealing with acne back and forth again. Well, it was up until about Christmas of 2016. I went back to using my normal like Neutrogena line, switching back and forth between the products because of my body building up a defense against it. My mom actually got me this product, Alba Botanica, so it is a natural product, Acne Dote. It is the face and body scrub. She put this in my stocking, and I believe she got it from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx. It was one of the two, because you know how those stores have their own little like beauty line or whatever. So this was just a stocking stuffer, and I was excited. I'm always excited to try new products. So I got this, and I want to say, and let me kind of show you what it is. So it is an exfoliating scrub. It's a little abrasive. It's almost like coffee grounds. It kind of even looks like it could be coffee grounds because it's brown. But it smells really good. It has no parabens, no phthalates, or synthetic fragrances. It's 100% vegetarian ingredients, so it fights breakouts even after you rinse. It does have a 2% salicylic acid acne medication formulated with willow bark extract. So that's about as good as that gets. I don't even know what to do with this right now. So she got me that. And I had just recently bought a set of what they call cognac sponges on Amazon. Now, they look like this. They usually have a string. Sometimes they're not always this shape. This one's wet. So, but they come dry and they're a lot shorter or a lot smaller, but these are really soft. I had just bought a set of cognac sponges on Amazon to try out because I heard that they were really good for washing your face. Now, these cognac sponges are infused with different products. So, like, they've got charcoal infused cognac sponges, turmeric infused cognac sponges. I think the one that I'm using right now is red clay. They've got green tea infused cognac sponges. You just look on Amazon, they've got a bunch of different kinds for a bunch of different problems, like a bunch of different struggles, like skin struggles. So I just bought, back to my story, I just bought a bunch of those. And I decided that I was going to start washing my face with this using the cognac sponge instead of my hands. Now, previously, I was always using my hands to wash my face, and I realized that I wasn't getting deep down into the pores. I wasn't exfoliating properly. The face wash was just kind of like sitting on my face. It wasn't getting scrubbed in, and then it would get rinsed off. So I started washing my face with this twice a day. So right in the first thing in the morning and right before bed with the sponge. So I would just put a little bit on the sponge, and then obviously my face would be wet, and I would scrub my face really well, and then I would rinse this out and hang it up to dry. You don't really want this sitting on a surface because, like I said, that's just gross. You put this on your face, kind of want it to not touch anything or anything like that. But it hangs up and it dries. I want to say that probably after just 3 uses, I noticed a complete difference in my complexion. The little pimples that I did have were completely gone. I was very surprised by it because, a lot of the products that you get at TJ Maxx and Marshalls are not, they're counterfeit or they're not very good. When I say counterfeit, they've actually been known to, and I don't know if they still do this, but they get a generic product and basically slap a label on it. So I was surprised that it worked the way that it did. My younger brother had actually just been going through puberty around the same time, and I was like, hey, because his face was breaking out really bad too. Mine breaks out down here, and his breaks out right here. I was like, hey, why don't you try this? So I scrubbed his face with the face wash that I just showed you, and I'm not even kidding. I'm not over-exaggerating. The next morning, the acne had already started going down and clearing up. Now, I kind of expected, okay, this is only going to work for a little bit, and I'm going to have to find something else. That is not true. This has been my face wash of choice that I have used consistently since December of 2016. I have yet to build up an immunity to it, and I think it's probably because it has natural products in it. So my body is more accepting of it, whereas stuff that has all of the chemicals and everything in it, my body would recognize that it wasn't supposed to be there, and it would build up a defense against it. Alba Botanica is a really good line. They have shampoos, they have lotions, they've got like acne, like face peels, they've got soaps, they've got all kinds of stuff. But I have yet to build up an immunity to this, and my face has never, other than when I was on birth control, my face has never been this clear. I do recommend, so this does most of the work. So this is the must-have. This is the secret to my complexion is this. It's not expensive at all. You can buy it at Walmart or Target, depending on your location. I know certain Walmarts don't carry it because, they get to pick and choose what they carry. But you can buy this at Walmart or Target. It's normally in like the natural beauty section, so it's away from like all of the like Clearasil, the Neutrogena, the Cetaphil. It's away from all of that skincare products, or those skincare products, and it's next to like the more natural skincare products. But it is about, I want to say $7-8 for this bottle, and it lasts me a little over a month, and I wash my face twice a day. You don't want to put a whole lot on the sponge, maybe just like a quarter amount. You can wash your neck, you can wash your chest. That is what I want to say though, is I have been using this on my neck and chest and it doesn't do anything, but I think it's just because that's a different, maybe it's a different type of acne, who knows, but this is a lifesaver. And if they don't have it at your Target or your Walmart, you can buy it on Amazon. Amazon doesn't sell the single bottles, it'll sell two, like the 2-pack, so you get 2 bottles this size for about $14. The cognac sponges you can find at Walmart, Target, Amazon. I actually just got this one at Marshall's because but I will tell you, the cheapest place to get these are at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. I paid $3 for this as opposed to the $6 or $7 that you're going to pay at Target or Walmart. They're actually more expensive on Amazon. They're like $10 to $15 on Amazon. I do recommend highly using a sponge when you wash your face with this stuff because it does get it down into the pores and it is able to exfoliate it. I don't really think it matters which one you get, just because I would assume after like the first use, everything that's inside of it, such as like the charcoal ones, is the charcoal infused one. I would assume all the charcoal washes out after the first use. So I don't really think it matters which sponge you use, but I do recommend the cognac, the softer sponges. And again, you wash your face twice a day with the sponge and the face wash, and then you pat to dry. I don't put any other products on my face. I don't use toners. I don't use spot treatments. I don't use like vitamin C oil. The only other thing I just recently started using is the Pixie Retinol Overnight Serum or Overnight Oil. And that has not, I have a naturally oily complexion. So usually when I put more oil on my face, it causes breakouts, but I have not had any breakouts with that. I do think it is contributing a little bit to my skin tone it's evening out my skin tone a little bit, getting rid of the redness, giving me some more brightness. But I will give this gets all the credit right here. It's a cheap product. It's a natural product, and it works. So stop using all of the cheap, well, I mean, this is cheap, but you get what I'm saying. Stop using all the mainstream stuff that, have all the harsh chemicals in it that cost you like $2 a bottle. Like, that's why your face is still breaking out. You need quality product, and you can get quality product without spending an arm and a leg. So I hope this helped. I'm in natural light to show you guys a little bit of my complexion. Again, I still have some imperfections. I have acne scars. I've got a couple of dark spots and maybe like a couple of small pimples. Obviously my nose is like, I have a problem with big pores, so you're gonna see that right there. But actually the overnight oil has shrunken my pores by a lot. So this is all from this face scrub, and I hope I helped anyone who is looking to try any new products because they're just at a dead end. They don't know what to do. Again, for me, this is a miracle product, but my face is not the same as someone else's face. So this may work wonders for me, but not work for you. But it is worth a try. So I do recommend the Alba Botanica Acne Dote Scrub. Again, you can find it at Walmart, Target, or Amazon. and I do recommend using it with a cognac sponge, which you can also find at Target, Walmart, Amazon, or TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So I will be posting some more videos because I do have some other things to talk about, but I hope this helped you guys out, and I'll see you soon.